Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Although the Otsutsuki clan has been explored more in recent times, most of their secrets still remain hidden in the shadows. As of now, we know almost nothing about their true origins, abilities, number of members, or why they travel from planet to planet in search of the forbidden fruit chakra fruit. To uncover these mysteries, today Ego Tuna invites you to a full breakdown video on the Otsutsuki warrior clan, revealing the truth about the sixth member and the third appearance of the 10 Tails. It can be said that it's extremely rare for a planet to force 3 pairs of Otsutsuki to descend, one after another, and still remain unconquered, just like Earth. Through the symbols found at the secret base where Jigen stores his 10 Tails, we know that before Kaguya, there was already a mysterious pair of Otsutsuki who came to Earth. However, information about this duo is strangely and deliberately hidden. Who were they? And why were their symbols destroyed, while the murals of Kaguya and Ashiki have remained intact for thousands of years, untouched by the passage of time? Even after Ashiki was defeated, his symbol remained perfectly preserved. This implies that the life or death of an Otsutsuki does not affect the existence of their sigils. Clearly, someone intentionally erased all traces of the first Otsutsuki pair who arrived on Earth. Those symbols did not just vanish by accident. Setting that mystery aside for now, we already know that the Otsutsuki clan typically operates in pairs. They gain power by absorbing the life force of entire planets, and after multiple evolutions, they can ascend to a godlike, immortal state, like the ancient deity Shibai Otsutsuki. To achieve this, they need a tool, the seed of the divine tree, also known as the 10 Tails. The 10 Tails follows the Otsutsuki to various planets, draining all life energy to produce the chakra fruit. This process repeats again and again. But here's where it gets really strange. According to descriptions, the Otsutsuki pair whose symbols were destroyed were the first invaders of Earth. They planted the divine tree but failed to harvest its fruit, then mysteriously disappeared. Later, Ashiki and Kaguya were sent to Earth to retrieve the chakra fruit from this first pair, only for Kaguya, the rabbit goddess, to betray Ashiki. This means that the 10 Tails from the Fourth Great Ninja War originally belonged to the first Otsutsuki duo who vanished. Meanwhile, the 10 Tails now appearing in Boruto is the one seeded by Ashiki and Kaguya. So, where is the one from Momoshiki and Kinshiki? Clearly, in the early chapters, we see Momoshiki eating a chakra fruit that he harvested from another planet. This confirms that he did carry a divine tree seed, he wasn't empty-handed. In fact, if you pay close attention, you'll notice the moment when Momoshiki binds Naruto to a giant tree to drain the 9 Tails chakra. In my opinion, that giant tree is actually his 10 Tails. Based on this evidence, if nothing changes, Earth is definitely still harboring an unrevealed 10 Tails. It's lying in wait, hidden, and this 10 Tails may be even stronger than Giora is now. Why is that? First, the 10 Tails under Momoshiki's control once successfully extracted a chakra fruit, meaning it had consumed at least one Otsutsuki, specifically his servant Kinshiki, who may have used the karma seal to reincarnate after completing the process. Meanwhile, Ashiki's child has no information suggesting it has ever absorbed another Otsutsuki. That's why I say this 10 Tails isn't fully matured yet. What makes it dangerous isn't sheer destructive power like the other 2 10 Tails, but the fact that it's evolving in a unique way, becoming leaner and smarter. Very likely, even after defeating Giora and Kawaki, Boruto will still need to eliminate a third 10 Tails to ensure Earth is fully purified. Previously, author Kishimoto described a version of the 10 Tails during the battle between Hamura and Hagoromo that was a bit different from the 2 versions we've seen before. At that time, the Beast King looked somewhat like the third evolutionary stage seen in the Fourth Great Ninja War, but still had notable differences. In that form, the 10 Tails appeared much bulkier, with countless sharp spikes sprouting from its body, and its eyes reflected 12 tomo in its Rinne Sharingan. Kishimoto never reused this design again. But now, I wonder if Kishimoto might decide to finalize and reuse that form for Momoshiki's third 10 Tails. If he skips this design, it would be such a waste. With the existing foundation, it's clearly a more aggressive evolution of the Beast King, embodying the evil and uncontrollable nature of this mythical creature. According to Toneri's prophecy, a divine army of the Otsutsuki clan is about to descend upon Earth, and when that happens, it will be the end of the world. This raises another question. If Shibai once came to Earth and then disappeared, who was his servant, and where are they now? Looking back into the past, I once proposed a theory that the god of war, Yashin, was actually an Otsutsuki, and that he and Shibai were a pair. If this theory turns out to be true, it coincidentally explains very logically why both of their divine symbols were erased. Perhaps after Shibai evolved into his ultimate form, Yashin resurrected himself using his own karma. But because he was a low-ranking clan member, merely considered as a sacrifice for the divine tree, he decided, just like Kaguya, to reject serving Shibai any longer and began pursuing his own path to power. Yashin found a way to grant power to his followers, having them bring sacrifices to him. Through this, he could grow stronger by absorbing the energy of the offerings. In essence, this process is similar to consuming a chakra fruit, only instead of consuming a whole planet's energy at once, Yashin absorbed individuals, one by one. This method took more time, but as a lower-ranked clan member, he would rather do this than become food for the 10 tails. Before doing any of that, Yashin had to destroy the divine symbols to ensure that no one, whether human or other Otsutsuki, could ever find out about him. Speaking of the 6th member of the Otsutsuki group, I've always believed that the 6 engravings in that secret base hide a mystery that has yet to be revealed. These carvings are all interconnected in pairs, suggesting they may converge at a single point. In the battle between Jigen and Kashin Koji, we can clearly see that Jigen's chamber has 6 empty thrones, which appear to represent the 6 golden tusks. At first, I thought they belonged to the members of Kara, but that's not the case. Kara had more members than that. Even more interesting, each throne is marked with the symbol of the 6 Tomo. To me, this room is actually a meeting place for the 6 Otsutsuki who visited Earth, a space they used to convene and discuss their plans. 2 members among the 6 confirmed to have perished are Kinshiki and Ashiki. However, Ashiki's power still lives on inside Kawaki, while Kinshiki fused with his master Momoshiki. Meanwhile, Momoshiki exists within Boruto. Kaguya was sealed away, not killed, and there's no concrete evidence that the first 2 Otsutsuki to arrive on Earth actually died. Meaning, in theory, all 6 Otsutsuki representatives are still present on Earth. So, in the future, could there be a moment when all 6 characters, whether the current hosts of their powers or the Otsutsuki themselves, gather in that golden throne room? From everything we've said so far, you've probably noticed that the number 6 is very significant when it comes to these alien beings. 6 members, 6 Tomo symbols on each throne, seemingly representing the 6 paths of sage power. Even on Juru's body, there's a Tomo mark. At this point, all the scattered puzzle pieces are starting to come together. And from what I predict, the key to fighting this alien race will likely be connected to the power of the Sage of 6 Paths. That's the end of the video. If you have any different thoughts, feel free to comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support Ego Tuna. See you in the next video.